What if I told you that the tiny metals inside your phone and electric car are at the center of a global battle for power? In the 2025 US-China trade war, rare earths have become the trump card, the ultimate leverage in a high-stakes game of resource control. In this video, we'll break it all down and uncover who really holds the power in the rare earth age. Rare earth elements are a group of 17 special metals found in the Earth's crust. They have names that sound like alien planets: neodymium, dysprosium, lanthanum, yttrium, and so on. Despite the name, they're not actually rare, but they're hard to find in big chunks, like trying to pick chocolate chips out of a giant cookie that's mostly dough. Rare earth elements are the secret sauce behind modern technology. They help make electric car motors, smartphones, and computers, military tech such as radar, fighter jets, missiles, and green energy like wind turbines and solar panels. Basically, if you unplug anything that uses rare earths, civilization might go dark for a minute. Think of the rare earth supply chain as a relay race: mining, refining, making components, and selling final products. Here's who's running the laps. China dominates the middle part of the race, refining and processing 85% of global capacity. It refines most of the world's rare earths, so it can control supply and prices. The U.S. digs some of the raw stuff, like at the Mountain Pass mine in California, but often sends it to China to process. Japan and Europe rely heavily on imports, but are working on recycling and alternatives. It's also worth mentioning that the United States and Japan were the first to develop the technology for refining and processing rare earth elements. Their scientists pioneered the chemical methods needed to separate these metals with high precision. However, refining rare earths is both costly and highly polluting, requiring complex facilities and strict environmental controls. As a result, beginning in the 1990s, much of this work was shifted to China, where production costs were lower and environmental regulations less stringent. Over time, this shift allowed China to build expertise, scale up its operations, and ultimately dominate the global rare earth supply chain.
All right, Dragon, here's the deal. You sell me your rare earths, buy my soybeans, and I'll throw in some of those high-tech chips. You've been eyeing. Maybe I'd even ease up on those tariffs a little.
Rare earth elements may be small, but their impact is enormous. The US and Japan may have invented the science, but China mastered the scale. And in the 2025 US-China trade war, rare earths have become China's ultimate trump card. As nations race to rebuild their supply chains, one thing is clear: whoever controls these elements doesn't just command materials, they command the momentum of the modern world.
Please like and subscribe for more funny content. Of course, about me.